Nice. Just save my teammates too. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Keep it going, yeah? Yeah, bro? 5, 6, 7, 8. Lorentz Driver is actually insane. It's one of the few times that YouTube clickbait titles and thumbnails are actually justified. This gun is what you'd get if One-Eyed Mask and Arbalest had a baby. Seriously, it's just Arbalest on steroids in the energy slot. It's got a similar hitbox, similar aim assist, and damage that can kill supers. But this time, it has an insane area of effect and an incredible damage booster. And on top of all that, it's one of the easiest guns to get in the game. I've never really done a weapon review before, but I just couldn't resist doing this. I figured I'd try to go in a little more depth about the gun so you can fully utilize its strengths. It is insane in PvE, but this review is pretty much going to be PvP oriented. So without further ado, let's get into it. 15. First thing I want to talk about is the telemetry patterns, aka the Danglers. Easy peasy. The telemetry pattern is what you get when you kill a marked opponent. You can have multiple on the ground at one time, and they'll last for about a minute on the ground, and once you pick it up, you'll get a visual cue by this little dangly thing at the end of your gun. Hence the Danglers. You collect 3 of them in 1 life, and that's what starts your damage booster, but we're not there yet. I first want to go in depth about the targeting system itself. The targeting and marking system of this gun is probably the biggest learning curve for me. The intrinsic trait, oh god, here we go with the pronunciation. Lagrangian Sight? Is it GIF or GIF? Regardless, marks targets with an automated targeting system. Basically what I've come to learn is that the enemy closest to you is most of the time going to be the one who gets marked. Now the in-game wall hack that shows up will only be there for a few seconds in PvP, but that person remains marked until they die, either by you or one of your teammates. And if that's the case, then it'll just eventually mark somebody else. This is a little tricky at first, but you can get the hang of it by waiting a second and trying to get to mark a certain person. And it takes a bit of finesse, but you can time your marks to try and get those 3 telemetry patterns back to back to back. Just take a look at this example where I am toxic. Mark them.
You're in the lead.
Oh! Mark them. All right. Let the body shots commence. Now, another huge factor about the targeting system that I didn't know for a long time. Lorentz Driver does not have to be out. It can be stowed, and you can still mark people. In fact, technically, you don't even have to get the kills with the gun. Theoretically, you can run around with a sidearm and kill everybody who's marked to get the telemetry. Heck, one of the most toxic things I've done is get a Dangler and then pop your super and have them get marked while you're in your super and get the 2 last marks you need so that when you come out of your super, you have a damage buff. Which leads us to our next point, the damage boost, aka Lagrangian Sight. So, you've collected 3 telemetry patterns and you're ready to unleash hell. Pretty straightforward. You get the 3 Danglers and you go to body shot heaven. However, what the exotic bio does not tell you is that picking up another telemetry pattern while under the effect of Lagrangian Sight will extend the timer. That's right, the same automatic targeting system will occur when you have the damage booster active. You can keep chaining the booster with unlimited one-shots. I would even recommend pairing it with One-Eyed Mask or Voidwalker Devour to be as toxic as you possibly can and keep that kill streak going. It is really fun, but you're gonna feel kind of bad about it sometimes. So this is a fun, silly gun to play around with 6s, right? Oh my God. This isn't gonna really affect any other game modes too much, right? Are you kidding me? I had a rumble bounty and I decided to go in with this gun. And I realized this just might be the greatest rumble / 1v1 weapon of all time. As you can see in the background footage, it's almost unstoppable. It'll mark a target in a 1v1, and then once you get Lagrangian Sight going, the game is pretty much over. I don't play much Rumble, so I didn't have the Sum of All Tiers medal, which is where you get more kills than everyone else combined, and it took me about 2 or 3 games. With Trials on the horizon, I immediately got worried, but however, Daddy Bungie has been pretty on the ball lately about nerfing stuff, and they've already announced a nerf within days of this being out. Via DMG, it will take away the wall hack aspect of this gun in PvP. So I assume you'll be able to tell they're marked by them glowing red, which I think will be a really good change because as of right now, this gun is just too much. No way. Back to 30 seconds, dude. No way. This is so gross. Oh my god. Guys. This is not good. This is very bad. This is really bad. Bungie.
They'll never want to match with you again.
Markham. Bungie. Bungie, no. Real quickly, I want to touch on the catalyst. It's not too crazy, but it's definitely worth getting. I would wait until you're level 22 so that this part of the quest doesn't take 12 years. It'll give you more progress quickly, essentially. But basically, it gives you an advanced radar. Think like the advanced Night Stalker one, where it's kind of skinnier and whatnot. And it'll also create these little chest icons for the telemetry patterns on the ground, which is actually pretty nice because they're kind of hard to see sometimes. Also, which I'm looking forward to the most, currently you need to get a headshot for that EM anomaly, which is that big suck zone that you get by getting the headshot. But the catalyst will make it so when you have Lagrangian Sight active, any kill will create that effect, which will just allow you to wreak even more havoc in the Crucible. Arbalest 2.0. I've been having so much fun with this gun. It is unequivocally overpowered, but that's okay. I've had a lot of weird mentalities in this game that things are cheesy and broken and you suck if you use them, and it just is lame. Isn't it weird how we look back fondly on all the things that were broken in D1? Like Hawkmoon 1-taps, or Thorn arc bolts, or fire bolts with Viking Funeral. Like Memory of Score... Okay, never mind. Memory of Scory. I'm ranting, but basically all I'm saying is just have fun. It's a new season. Enjoy broken guns. We know they're not going to stay broken forever. Just have fun. Oh, you're the target. Thank you for watching. I really am trying to get the YouTube more consistent and up and running, and I really appreciate you all more than you know. I'm live on Twitch about 5 days a week, so stop by for shenanigans whenever you want. Thank you again for watching, and be sure to
like, comment, and subscribe.